Hello, my friends. Doan here. Welcome to my humble channel. So, today I'll be reviewing for you guys this game, which is called Rainy Season. Rainy Season is an atmospheric narrative indie game that was released on May of the year 2020. The developer and publisher is Inasa Fujio, who is a third year illustration student who also happens to work on game development as a hobby. There are also other people that contributed in music and sound. In regards to the music, it was composed by Yotaro Sago and performed by the Ko Watanabe strings. This game can be played in one of these five languages. You can play it in English, Spanish, French, Chinese, or Japanese. When you first start the game, you find out that you can select one of three modes. You got the 20-minute mode, the 40-minute mode, and the 60 minutes mode. I tried to be lazy and play the 20-minute version, but that wasn't enough to see everything in the game, all of its contents, so I had to play the 20-minute version twice. If you want to make sure that you experience everything in the first go, I would definitely recommend the 40 or 60 minutes version. The first moments really set the tone of the game. You hear the sound of the rain, the cloudiness, the drops of water on the camera, and we go from the cloudiness and sound of the rain outdoors to the coziness of our little humble house. And I already love the attention to detail, especially the drops of water on the camera. Then we start playing at this little guy who wakes up on the room he's staying at in his grandma's house. The first thing we do is go downstairs where we meet the rest of our family. You find there our mother, grandmother, little brother, and aunt. They are just chilling there, having some breakfast and watching some TV. And here we are told the very sad news. We can't go to the amusement park today because, surprise, surprise, it is raining. I bet you didn't see that coming. And guess what? Our little protagonist isn't happy about that. So our grandmother suggests us to go some other day. And that's how we end up spending the whole day chilling at our grandmother's house. In the controls department, you will find out that you can walk, you can sit, you can jump, and you can interact with objects in many different ways. For example, you can turn on the lights, you can turn them off, you can open drawers, pick a camera and take pictures, take the glasses to the sink, open the faucet, open the fridge, play the piano, etc. etc. While you explore around the house, there are some events that happen during the day, but there are some other kind of special events that are triggered during the course of the day or by you interacting with certain objects. These special events are called daydreams, mainly because they are built by our character's imagination. There are six of these daydreams, and I have to tell you, I had a lot of fun finding them. You actually get an achievement for that. They were a very pleasant surprise, and they were really interesting. And it is in these daydreams where the music really shines. I didn't go into detail about the music earlier in the game because I wanted to speak about it here. The music composed for this game really fits the mood of each daydream, and I really love each piece. I found myself smiling hearing some of this music during the daydreams. As a matter of fact, I actually went to Spotify and added the songs on my playlist. I might as well show you a little bit of the music. Later on, you get to the end of the day and you gotta go back to your bed. You wake up the next morning and our little protagonist looks back on what an unforgettable day that was. But you wake up to a completely empty house and to what I found to be an unsettling silence and ambient sounds. Like, do you imagine being a little kid, waking up to an empty house, you don't see your mother, your grandmother, your brother, your sisters, no family. And then you go outside and hear this. So after waking up to a completely empty house, all you find is a plate with some food. I don't recognize this food, but if you do, write it down in the comments below. And there is also a note thanking you for playing the game, which I personally found cute. So if you're looking for a game that has a relaxing and chill atmosphere, well, you could definitely check out this game. It really feels like you are 8 years old, stuck at your grandmother's house. In the graphics department, the graphics and animation aren't something out of this world, but for a game like this you don't really have that sort of expectation. The visuals are actually very nice to look at, very relaxing to look at as well, and it really adds up to the cozy feeling the game is trying to get you into. Worth mentioning, you can play this game in a pixel mode, which is a mode that you may or may not find interesting. What it does, it just makes everything look pixelated. I wasn't a huge fan, but maybe some people will be into it. I did encounter some glitches and bugs here and there, no big deal. Getting around the menu was a little bit buggy and clunky. Also, picking up objects was a little bit awkward at first, and I couldn't really get it right for some time. And I don't know if I was supposed to get the credits on daytime, but the font of the credits is white, so on daytime you actually don't see anything. So I guess you're supposed to see the credits on nighttime after all. But the things that I mentioned, they were no biggie, no big deal. There was one glitch, however, that even made me restart my gameplay. I literally had an out-of-body experience. My camera got stuck in one place, and my body just kept moving around. Kinda disturbing if you ask me. I had to restart the gameplay because I couldn't really get myself unstuck. For any completionists out there, well, you will be happy to know that there are 4 achievements that you can obtain during your gameplay. I actually achieved everything and did most things there are to do in the game in a little over 2 hours. Which may be good news for any completionists out there that want to feel good about themselves but not put on too much time on a game. I play this game with a controller. You can of course play with mouse and keyboard. I bought this game on Steam for $4 and based on my experience, I would definitely recommend the game for that price. So with that, I end my review, my friends. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching, people. Bye bye.